China's top lawmaking body has unveiled plans to ensure patriots, only patriots, can govern Hong Kong, as Beijing tightens its grip on the city with changes to the electoral system. Premier Li Keqiang, addressing the National People's Congress, or NPC, warned the world not to interfere. According to local media reports, the changes would include increasing the size of the election committee that selects Hong Kong's leader from 1,200 to 1,500 people, and the city's legislature from 70 to 90 seats. District councillors would also be removed from the committee that chooses the chief executive, while a new body would be set up under the chief executive to vet all candidates for elected office. The move follows the imposition of a tough security law. International affairs analyst Calvin Dark joins us now for more on this. Calvin, thanks for joining us on the program today.
Thank you.
So, Hong Kong is set for more political upheaval as China's National People's Congress considers a proposal to overhaul the territory's electoral system to ensure that patriots are in charge. What do you make of this move, and what does it mean for Hong Kong if it is approved?
Well, I think that one of the statements I read from a former executive of Hong Kong who's friendly to Beijing, he had accused the pro-democracy protesters of pushing democracy envelope too far. And I think that what a lot of people in Hong Kong have feared would be the case is happening. When in 1997, when Hong Kong was put back into Chinese control from the British and the basic law was established, one of the eventual goals was universal suffrage, one country, two systems. And we've seen, especially since the protests of 2019 and then last year, how Beijing is slowly reneging on a lot of those promises. So I think this is one step towards not allowing Hong Kong to achieve that universal suffrage under a democratic system.
Well, a lot of critics have said that Beijing is crushing dissent and removing the one country, two systems agreement that it made with the UK. Already, China has warned the world not to interfere, while the EU has warned that it may take additional steps over the plans. So do you see this straining China's relations with the West further?
Yes, I think it definitely will. And I think that a major dynamic that has changed is, of course, the new president we have here in the United States. His Secretary of State, Blinken, yesterday was talking about this issue with China, not only human rights issues with Uyghurs, but also what's happening in Hong Kong, other economic and trade issues. And one of the things that he said was, it was something to the effect of, we will compete when we need to, collaborate when we can, and be adversaries when we have to. And so I think that after the Trump administration, the U.S. is going to have a stronger voice in letting China know that this isn't acceptable. Now, also, China has the economic power to push back on that, so that remains to be seen of how effective it'll be. But I think between the U.S. and the EU and other people in the international community, we can expect a pushback that might have an effect to help Hong Kong reach true democracy.
All right. Well, Calvin, thank you so much for joining us today and giving us some more clarity on that situation there.
Thank you.